So, this is what we call Mannheim Pike. This merges, you can go to Route 30 or Route 283. The reason why I am here is, and I'm showing you this, is because this is just ridiculously a ghost town. This is our Alcoa. And I've heard a little bit about Alcoa and what they do, and if it's now called Arconic, but it used to be Alcoa. And so if in fact there is military around, like I've been told that there is, that's probably one of the first places they're going to go. Everything is creepy, guys. Hi, Faith family. Good night. It's only 8 o'clock at night on a Thursday. This is the backside, of that big, huge factory that I was telling you about. And this is our mall, and as you can see, it's just ridiculously empty. And I don't know why I'm obeying all the traffic laws, but I mean, there's nobody around, and the train tracks run right past that. That's why I am like just being nosy and just driving, just seeing what's up. I've been inside all day like everybody else has, and there's the mall. That thing is just eerily empty. I keep waiting for this part to get quarantined, as far as like turned into a drive-through testing site, or other things. But I want to go through one of my favorite little spots. As a kid, I always thought this was so amazing, and it's kind of like not a hidden treasure anymore because we've gotten so big as a city. We have a population of 60,000, which is kind of funny because not too long ago I looked it up, and that matches the population of Lancaster, California, believe it or not. And so this is a covered bridge. We have a lot of these around the county, and back when I was a bad girl, back before I understood the Bible for being what it is, and that is an actual history book of people who actually existed and still do exist. There's a lot of creepy legends about people that died on those covered bridges, or in those covered bridges, and I was a ghost hunter, and I was a practicing Wiccan, and so me and a few friends and my son, once he got to be a certain age, yes, I allowed my son after a certain age to go ghost hunting with us, and sometimes we would try to scry with a scrying crystal. And crap, I think I got turned around. I think I'm supposed to go this way. Anyway, you guys are in this development with me, okay? There is a way out. I think I just forgot it for a second there, so we might have to turn around. Sorry. But yeah, we were bad kids, adults, and I'm kind of ashamed now to tell you guys that we used to use a scrying crystal, and you know what, the scrying crystal, if we were rotating and all that, it would have gone wonky a lot, and we made contact sometimes, or at least what we thought was contact. And I am going the right way, by the way. My memory doesn't fail me as much as I thought. So anyway, we would set up shop in those covered bridges. And you know, they're so beautiful, even when you're not being a heathen and doing heathen things. They're beautiful to be around, and they're beautiful to be inside. Just knowing that they've been around for a very long time, and they're actually still pretty sturdy. And the settlers were probably the ones that put them up, or people, you know, around that era. So it's gonna be missed if we're not allowed to travel around freely like people and not caged animals. You know, I can't believe the entire country, the entire world is going berserk over something that is probably not as deadly as the flu. And we let them. You guys, yes, it is an invisible silent killer, but so is every other germ. So is heart disease. So is asthma. You know, asthmatics, they go into a freaking asthma attack and they don't know if they're gonna come out of that alive or not sometimes. Oh, I'm so totally on the shoulder. I'm being so totally illegal right now. Sorry, guys. I haven't driven this way in a while. So, I haven't driven at all in a while. You're on, like, you know, some rare stuff right here, because this might be one of the last times that you'll ever get to see some of the roads in Lancaster. Lancaster is actually quite pretty, and usually this is what's considered Harrisburg Pike, and usually this is way busier. I hope you guys don't mind being a part of my adventures tonight. I just wanted to let you know, like, I was at one point in time a heathen, and I did do heathenistic things, and I repented, mainly because God lumped me upside, and he knocked me upside my gourd, and he said, hey, that gray matter in there that I gave you, it needs to be sealed by my word, because pretty soon you're gonna fall for a deception, and I love you, Jen. And if it wouldn't have been for that, if it wouldn't have been for all of the pieces of the puzzle falling into place, just being shown to me before I was even saved fully and completely, he let certain knowledge be shown to me. He made the pieces of the puzzles visible, and because I could see what I saw the error of my ways and the error of my thinking, and that is what made me fall to my knees and repent and be like, I am so sorry. I thought everything was just fantasy, people, I was just dabbling. I didn't think any of it was actually really real. I didn't really think that the responses, quote unquote, that we got with the scrying was actual responses. I thought it was just kind of jokes, and maybe that's why I stayed protected, because I didn't see it for what it was, because I did kind of just, that could have been anything, a breeze. I was like the skeptic, even though at times I wanted it to be true, I was still skeptical. And so, maybe that's what saved me. Maybe that's what let me have the eyes continuously to see what was going on. Lancaster County farms are no longer, guys. I don't know why everybody still thinks that this is Amish paradise, but it is not. And there's usually a spot where you could turn right here. Sorry, we had to take that a little quick. Alright, so there's a school up this way, and I want to catch footage of it, which is why I'm coming this way. This is one of our major interstates. If you took Old Harrisburg Pike all the way, you would end up in Harrisburg. But this is State Route 283 coming up right here, and this north leads you to Harrisburg also, and usually this is, even at night, it's a madhouse, because there's a Kellogg's and Kelly Cadillac, and the Turkey Hill, and so even when it's closed, it's still usually a madhouse. And as you can see, the city is at, or the county is at a complete standstill. Ooh, sorry. And Pennsylvania has sucky roads. Yes, RFB is absolutely right about that. I did notice yesterday that it seemed as if we were getting road work accomplished finally. Maybe that'll be one good thing that comes out of the shutdown, but I don't see any road work being done at the moment. So the governor did order, if you were a non-life sustaining, if you were not a life-sustaining business, that you were to be shut down starting tonight at 8 p.m. It will be enforced starting Saturday at 12. So 12:01 to be exact. So I guess if you're traveling after that, you are then an illegal person. You are conducting illegal activities. And there's the Turkey Hill. That guy, I was saying earlier, the Turkey Hills sell like crack, liquid crack. A lot of them sell gas, and gas is at $2.34 a gallon right now. I know Monty was asking what that is in your area, so here it's $2.34. And I hope you guys don't mind being on my adventures. I love you guys, and I don't know when's the next time I'm gonna be able to talk to you, because I mean, yeah, maybe tomorrow, but my lady is a little worried. She was out today and she finally saw what's actually going on for her own eyes, and it scares her a little bit. So I keep telling her, you know, she's always saying, be careful, and I'm like, I got God got my back. And one of my sweatshirts says, you know, was dead in sin, but God saved me. And so I tell her that all the time. So there's an elementary school coming up, and I just wanted to see if there was any like fishiness going on, because, you know, they're trying to weaponize certain things as far as we know, and so we have to be vigilant. And if that means riding on the roads at night, even with your headlights off, if you're in a place where there's no movement allowed, and you have, this car is not quiet, so I cannot after today probably be out. However, if you have the ability to do so, boots on the ground reporting is always appreciated. I will be out walking, probably at night. But see, there's the elementary school. I don't see anything fishy going on over there, so that's good to know. But that's not to say something fishy didn't go on earlier. So we'll keep an eye out, right, guys? That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're here to do. We're soldiers of God. We have no fear. We have no need to be afraid, because God's got our backs. We are in the midst of things that other prophets have wanted to see. Now they're there, and we're here. So stay blessed, guys, because crazy times are upon us. I'm not going to go any further with this video. 15 minutes is good enough for me. You guys heard me yammer enough. I love you guys, and I want you to know that you can always pray for each other, pray for the hardened hearts, and in your own way, by praying, just by praying alone, you've already done so much for the battle. So stay strong, stay in prayer, and stay blessed. I love you. Have a good night.